Hey there, everyone. Today we're going to do a little review on Radical Comics' Unbreakable All-Star. I just have pictures from the comic book showing up in the background just to keep the flow. Um, I gave this book 3 reads now to really grapple my opinion on it. It's been 2 days, and it's a pretty good book. I really enjoyed myself. The book overall is about a man, I believe, whose name is John, who is faced with violence from a police officer after he kills his son. He prays to God for justice, and God gives him a crystal that imbues him with the power of the sun. The power part I know because the creator of Radical Comics, whose name I sadly forgot, but we'll put up on screen, has brought it up before, giving him an array of powers. He materialized a new leg because he was a Marine amputee who was missing a leg. He can shoot like solar blast, I'm pretty sure, and stuff like that. He can fly. He's strong, and I think at one point I was in one of his lives, and he actually brought up the fact on how he can like quite literally like if he were to die and just like become ash or something, he can just reappear out of the sun. So this is a really overpowered character, and I have no problem with overpowered characters. I think that's kind of cool. He's a strong dude. But basically, when it comes down to the comic, it does have a couple flaws, but I'm going to get into stuff I enjoyed. First of all, he has a cool suit. He has a good backstory, and the story at the beginning is very well written. It really sucked me in. I felt what he felt, and it was good. He portrayed everything really well. When it started off, I thought at first it was gonna be like really, really messed up, and he wasn't gonna do the whole white police officer shooting his son thing very well at all. I was wrong. He handled it with much maturity and wellness overall. He did a very good job, and that's just a fact. He's a good writer. I can see that. Now, what some things that did bother me, the police were cartoonishly evil. I mean, not a single police officer stood out and was like, "Hey, guys, maybe what we're doing is wrong." And I'm not saying there aren't police officers who aren't cartoonishly evil because look at America today. I'm a black man. I've seen and it happened before. But what I am trying to say is like they are like Lex Luthor, Superman evil, and it is insane how like racist they just are. And none of them drop a hard ER or anything too crazy, but they like I said, the police don't do anything too insane, but it just caught me off guard how cartoonishly evil they are. It's not particularly bad because, like I said before, there are police officers that way, but jeez, man, they were messed up. They were shooting at crowds, tear gassing people at a peaceful protest. They hit a guy with a baton so hard, I thought he got his jaw dislocated. He probably did. It was shocking. I don't know if at any time like any of the police officers were like, "Hey, wow, this is kind of fucked up," but it's whatever. It's not that bad. But one thing that really did irk me, and this one may actually be a little bit of a flaw, they don't really bring up other heroes in the universe, and everyone reacts to the idea of All Star like perfectly fine. Like no one's bothered or confused by the fact that there's this super strong, invincible guy shooting energy blast out from himself. It's like normal to them, and they didn't really elaborate if there's other heroes or other superpowered people in the verse. Which if they did, okay, fine, but I don't remember that happening. So it's just like this guy with all this power, and everyone's just okay with it. But outside of that, it's a pretty good book. I enjoyed myself pretty much.